Hi everybody. Today what we're going to be talking about is what to do about cravings that go from savory to sweet to savory to sweet and on and on. Do you know what I'm talking about? Comment below if you've ever experienced that before. But before I go on, I just want to thank you all for all of your comments and questions. It feels so fun to interact with all of you, and thank you all for subscribing. So if you haven't done so yet, I invite you to subscribe. I know it's been a while, so I'm very excited to talk about this topic, and I even have some demo here. So let's talk about, that salty to sweet to salty to sweet craving. Do you know what I'm talking about? I definitely have experienced that. And people ask me this question all the time. What is that about? What could be going on? And there are actually three things that could be going on in that type of situation. And so the first thing I want you to evaluate, if you notice that this is happening to you, is first of all, are you getting adequate nutrition? Sometimes going from savory to sweet or salty to sweet to salty to sweet could be an indicator that there isn't adequate nutrition in your food and your body is just trying to compensate and give you adequate nutrition. So some things to ask yourself are, is there enough protein in your meal? Is there enough carbs, fats, fruits and vegetables to make sure that you're getting adequate food, so that way after you have your meal, your body and mind will stop scavenging and searching for more. So the first thing I want you to check is there adequate nutrition on your plate? The next thing of why this could be happening is oftentimes if you're eating a meal, let's say you are having a satisfying meal with proper nutrition and it feels balanced, a reason why you may crave a different flavor is because of something called flavor satiety. Once you're full off of a flavor, once your taste buds have had enough, it could feel really nice to have a different flavor to end the meal. So that's why maybe you might crave something sweet to put like a punctuation that's the end of the meal. I call it sealing the deal with something sweet. And I like to do that from time to time myself. The third thing to look for, if you notice this salty to sweet to salty to sweet craving happening for you, especially if it happens, late at night, or if it happens several times a week, or if it feels like if it's out of control, is that this is actually a type of emotional eating. Because think about it this way, when you're going from flavor to flavor to flavor, it could be really novel, it could be fun, it could be interesting. And so, although I don't like blanket statements about emotional eating, this type of emotional eating I think is really interesting because we're seeking novelty when we're doing that. So if you notice that feels relevant to you, if that feels like it resonates with you, you might want to ask yourself, where in my life am I seeking novelty? Is it something outside of me? Like, do I feel like my job isn't interesting, or my relationships aren't interesting, or I'm stuck being quarantined at home? There could be a lot of things that could be triggering this desire for novelty that could be going on outside. Or could it be an internal urging? Are you tired of showing up in this same way? Are you tired of having and contemplating these thoughts that you've been having? Is there a part of you that's trying to express itself in a new and interesting way? So I hope this video is helpful if you're one of those people who experiences that salty sweet craving thing, and I hope it gives you some ideas of what to look for. So again, some things to ask yourself if this is something that you're dealing with is, am I having balanced meals? Is this meal balanced? Is my body seeking for nutrition? Did I give myself protein, carbs, fats, fruits and vegetables in this meal? Another thing to ask yourself, the second thing to ask yourself is, hey, could this be flavor satiety? Am I done having salty or savory, and are my taste buds craving a different flavor to seal the deal, to end the meal? Am I sealing the deal with something sweet, is what I call it. Or finally, could it be the third option? Could this be a type of emotional eating? Are you seeking novelty? Is it fun for you or interesting as you go from flavor to flavor, opening different packages and seeking the taste bud explosion or the flavor explosion in your mouth? Where else in your life could you give yourself an explosion of life and flavor? Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. Please comment below. Let me know if you can relate to any of this, if you have any questions. I love hearing your comments. I love the interaction. And if you haven't done so, if you like these videos and you don't want to miss any, I invite you to subscribe. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.